Tires of motorcycles. Hello and welcome to the session on tires. In the previous session you learned about wheels. In this session you will learn about the different parts of a tire and the commonly used tire type. The main materials used in modern tires are synthetic rubber, natural rubber, wires and fabric, along with carbon black and some other chemical compounds. Carbon black is important as it extends the tire life. When selecting a replacement tire, you will need to keep in mind 4 considerations: vehicle make, tire size, tire construction, load and speed rating. A tire consists of mainly 9 parts. Belts provide resistance to punctures and help treads stay flat and in contact with the road. Sipes are special treads within the tread that help safe drive on wet, dirty, sandy or snowy road surfaces. Tread is that portion of a tire that comes in contact with the road. The groove or tread groove is the space between 2 adjacent tread ribs. The grooves allow water to escape effectively. The shoulder is the outer edge of the tread that wraps into the sidewall area. The sidewall of the tire features tire specifications. Inner liner is the innermost layer of a tubeless tire that prevents air from penetrating the tire. Bead is the rubber-coated loop of a high-strength steel cable that allows the tire to stay seated on a rim. Body plies is the tire itself, made up of several layers of rubber. Plies run perpendicular to the tire's tread. Plies give tires strength and resistance to the roughness of the road. The classification of tires can be done based on their construction and the method in which air is held. Based on construction, tires are classified into 2, namely radial and bias. In radial tires, the belts are multiple layers of steel and the casing is a single ply of steel thread in a perpendicular manner. A radial tire allows the sidewall and the tread to function as 2 independent features of the tire. They are high-priced and last longer and provide a smooth ride. Radial tires are used by high-speed vehicles for performance. Radial tires are marked with the letter R. Bias tires. In bias tires, multiple textile belts overlap each other in a crisscross manner. The tread and sidewalls of these tires are interdependent. These tires fuel efficient due to less road resistance. They are generally cheaper. But these tires have a shorter lifespan and the ride is not as smooth as the radial tires. Bias tires are marked with the letter B. Based on the method on which air is held, tires are categorized into 2. Those tires without a tube inside are called as tubeless tires. Most vehicles with alloy wheels come with tubeless tires. Those with tubes are called tube tires. Most of the spoke-wheeled motorcycles come with tube tires, with the exception of super bikes used for adventure sports. Tube-type tires consist of a tube which is placed between the tire and the wheel rim. This tube is filled with air and inflated to allow tires to support a vehicle's weight and maintain its shape. These tires do not overheat. Air in the tire leaks out instantly when a nail or other sharp objects penetrates the tube. Tubeless tires. In a tubeless tire, the tire and the rim of the wheel form an airtight seal. These tires are filled with nitrogen gas. Maintenance of these tires is much easier as they do not get punctured easily. Even when punctured, they lose their air very slowly. They tend to have a longer life and are used for high-speed riding. With that, we have come to the end of the session. In this session, we learned to identify the different parts of a tire and different types of tires. The main tire parts are belts, sipes, tread, grooves, sidewall, shoulder, inner liner, bead and body plies. Based on the construction method, tires are classified into radial and bias. Based on the method on which air is held, tires are categorized into tube and tubeless tires. Thank you.